Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rennch. Today is no how-to, but today is a tour of the Rennsport Reunion 6, and I'm going to show you a lot of the really cool cars that I'm surrounded with here. This event happens once every 3 years somewhere in the world. Right now it's in Laguna, Seca in Monterey, California, and we are surrounded by literally millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of cars. So in the back is the Gray Ghost, and I'm here in the Michelin booth, which is where they were nice enough to feature me and the car this weekend. And I'm really excited to show you some of the amazing cars like that $2 million Singer behind me. See if I can steal a shot of this interior.
Yeah, I'm buying myself a Singer sewing machine. Yeah, that's the only thing I can afford. Fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Then there's this murderer's row of candy-colored awesomeness.
I love it. A couple of these in the stable right now.
We're in this really nice spot. So we've got some ridiculous cars right now. We've got all the big boys running right now.
Cameron into fourth spot and turned a lap just a couple of tenths of a second slower than McAllister, and will be challenging fourth. Here comes Gunnar Jeanette back out of the racing pits, going back out on track. But he's a long ways back. He was the leader. It looked like he has gone back out. He was in 10th spot when he went back out on track. In an identical car, same vintage, Richard Griot, car 264, running fifth. That's that 64 Elba Porsche Mark 7S. Stephen Tyne in car 28, a 67 Porsche 910-7. The 60
This is the Acumoto 911, which is an incredible, bespoke, detailed build that is reminiscent of a Singer, but it's based on an SC instead of the 964, and it's absolutely staggeringly well done. This thing has a 2.1 turbo motor in it, but check it out. Fits under a ducktail, which is cool. And this is their new Safari build. Another incredible display of taste and detail. Check out the mesh door panels. And then the inside is made of speaker grill material, so they've got a fully hidden stereo system. It sounds amazing in the car. And it's just, you can't smell it because this isn't smell-o-vision, but the leather. Oh, the leather. It's so delightful.
Porsche GT3 RSR. Alexander, 1994 Porsche 993
So a fair bit of the fun of Rennsport Reunion is not only all the cars on display, but the parking lot. So what they've done is they've organized the parking lot by model years. And we're going to go old to new in terms of 911s. So this gives you the scope of what we're looking at, which is literally hundreds of cars, all organized by years. So I'm assuming these are, you know, the early 60s, 64, 65, 66. These are the short wheelbase numbers. And then we're going to move our way into the long hoods and then into the 74s. Dude, this is my car, basically. This is a 912. Yeah, this is a 912. Look at that. That thing's rad. Look at that thing. That would be 69E for 50K. Looking good. I like the yellows, obviously. Oh, let me do this. I have to say though, I've been to so many of these shows now that I feel like it needs to be something remarkable for me to go, whoa. But they're really all a labor of love. This is nice. I like this ass bumper that flows down. It's got a nice front end. Like that. It's a great looking front end. It's a cool little hot rod. Some houndstooth action. We got a sea of brown. So it's hard to tell, but I think this paint was rolled on. I've heard though that if you roll it, I mean I rolled actually the first layer of paint in my car, but if you you can actually buff this into a real finish if you want to. Love that. Sick. Oh, that is really cool. Love this. Look at that sucker. That's gonna keep you cooler. Pretty fun. Yeah. 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 This one's too. I'm not a huge fan of this color, but this one looks really nice. But I'm saying they both look good. Yeah, you talked me out of it. Look at you. Talking me out of it. You go, dude, your car's already like a foot and a half wide. Very typical JJ fashion. I'm gonna focus on the cars I deem interesting, like this beastly 930 turbo with black wheels. It looks sick. I love all of it. That is great. 3.8, of course. Look at that beauty. I saw something really cool, because that is great. Matte white, beautiful graphics. I love that 25 on there. I love the Porsche across the front, it's dope. You had that on yours, I think, back in the day. That is rad. Yeah, it's great. Wow, that's dope. Okay, look at the intakes. That's cool. Safari is a thing.
Ripping off my idea.
I love it. Cool. Yeah. And this, by the way, I love these. I love these wheels on this car. This looks cool. It's great silver. Wheel porn. Oh my god. Wheel porn. Total wheel porn. I'll give you one. So the moment we get into the newer cars, 996, 997, 991, things get decidedly less interesting. There's a sea of silver and dark blue and black, And that's about it. No one really does anything to customize their cars. They're all pretty stock. They're pretty. It's not until you get into the GT3 RS that things get interesting again. So let's go over there. So while the cars aren't quite as interesting, by the way, we've got 962s, 919 RSR. Crazy stuff happening here. Anyway, while the newer cars aren't quite as interesting from a customization standpoint, they are interesting here because there's hundreds of them. You want to see a GT3 3.8? You ignore them because there's so many here that you go, oh yeah, another one, who cares? So, lots of 991s, lots of GT3 RSs, etc., etc. That guy right there that looks like a rocket ship, we're going to look at that first. 1939. Love the patina, it's so great.